Yep. Take this time out right here, real quick. I don't know if my levels are good. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Jason Smith, I see you, man. What's going on? Hope you're enjoying your day. Yeah, it's crazy out here. Been crazy. Outdoors, surrounded by nature and the bugs that nature offers. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. AT in the building. What's up with you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, all is well, man. All is well. Just figure let me just come on, talk crap as I always do. Talk crap about crypto, about weird stuff taking place. I feel like people act like they know and people really don't know what's going on. People they don't know what's going on, man. You know, yesterday is going down as another historic uh, event. You know, it's very bizarre, but these bizarre events, I don't think are by chance. I think it's just surreal, surreal, and folks don't respect how certain actions affect everything, directly or indirectly, in what we do. They say the ex-president almost, not almost, but almost, well, yeah, almost got assassinated and all that. It's crazy, bro. People believe it's an inside job. Some people believe it was not. It's neither here nor there, man. Still waiting for this bull market, bro. That's all, bro. Like, I'm waiting for a bull market. When bull market? When? That's it, man. You know, a lot of propaganda on all fronts. A lot of propaganda on all fronts. It makes you think. A person I respect told me that the dollar was collapsing, is gonna collapse and all that. And I'm like, how you know? Other persons, like I said, are saying, certain things was an inside job. How you know? Certain things wasn't an inside job. How do you know? You know, oh, the economy's gonna crash. How do you know? The economy's gonna pump. How do you know? What do people really know? Historically, they'll go through, the annals of information that exist and draw their own conclusions and make an intelligent guess and say, this is what's going to happen. But how do you really know? What crystal ball of life do you have that's working for you on that behalf? And if it was, you need to sell it because you make a fortune. No one knows anything, man. Jay, everything. I see you, man. Hope all is well. Gratitude. Gratitude, bro. These people are crazy. It's crazy real out here, yo. Like this is a continuum, a stream of events that keep taking place that we're a part of because we're a part of that stream too. You know, when you want to talk about consciousness, you don't want to talk about existence, you just want to talk about simply living, you know, opinions left and right. I look at just this thing we're a part of, you know, and I'm saying to myself, yo, there's a lot more to life, bro. There's, there's a lot more to life than getting caught up in the opinions and even your own thoughts of what things are and how things should be, and things happen in life that's out of your control, and then you're left to be reminded of how mortal we really are and how insignificant we really are too, bro. Like, you know, this is crazy, man. They got folks will do whatever, bro. Like even on Solana, there's a post going around, and I saw it on DJ Cryptomatic's timeline or post where he put out a post on how so many coins now are on Solana talking about uh fight, like, you know, nothing but shit coins based on yesterday's events. Like, they got all these memes now from yesterday's event, you know, of the shooting and stuff, and I'm like, yo, this yo, insanity, bro. It's just insanity. It's just insanity. All throughout Solana, a good 15, 20 coins, a snapshot. And I'm sure there's more now. People lost their rock. They're off their rocker, yo. They're off their rocker. Tin Top, I see you, man. More Hex in the building. I see you, man. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hope you're having a good day and enjoying it. You know, there's just all kinds of, I guess, weird, bro. Like, when you try to look at the bright side of things and keep a positive outlook on stuff, it's always something that shows you why you need to remain committed. There's always something that shows you something adversarial, right? To test your mettle, to test your convictions, to test your stance and position. You know, you can't be, don't get shaken out, bro. Don't get shaken out, people. There's just too much propaganda out here to make you lose sight of what's important. Yeah. You know, we forget to take care of ourselves. We forget how important we are as individuals in life. Like, if you're not well, how are you going to treat others well? Like, if you don't care about yourself, how are you going to care about other people? You know, it's become a little cliche with this make the world a better place, which a man that always talks about it, the founder of Pulse Chain, it's become a little cliche, but that's really like one of the goals, right? To make the world a better place by doing good things, so that when you leave, you know, you added something, you contributed to the benefit of the whole, if it matters to you. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, I got into crypto simply to find another way to make bread, another way to make bread, but legally, right? Another way to legally make bread so that you can experience some type of financial freedom, that you could be able to pay for that financial freedom. Pay for it. Pay for your freedom. Pay for it, yo. We sacrifice for Pulse Chain, sacrifice for Pulse X, for these certain freedoms that are being attacked, right? You could say it was a clever, cliche way to just say, just become a early investor in something. But when you attach the freedom aspect to it, it just rises to a higher level, right? And now you see, damn, people really don't want you to be rich. People don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be healthy. You know, you're getting bombarded on all fronts. You're getting bombarded by what you consume every day. by way of food, by way of information, by way of interaction with people, right? If you're a person and you want to just experience inner joy and be happy in life, that gets challenged and attacked, especially if you're in around certain individuals who are just miserable, right? They're struggling. They want you to be miserable as well. People are internally broken, they're internally flawed, fractured, and think that that's how the rest of their lives should be as such, instead of trying to learn through difficult times and work through those painful aspects of who we are to improve, to forge ourselves to some type of fire so that we could really become better. Forge ourselves to this weak test of 3 years waiting for this bull market. I think it's I say weak in jest, but like compared to real life, if you would have just sacrificed and held on till now and not even get involved with the minutia, the intermediate, short-term drama that took place this last 3 years, if you would have closed your eyes 3 years ago, tomorrow will be 3 years since Pulse Chain sacrifice, and just say, boom, you made your sacrifice, da da da. 3 years later, here we are, boom, assassination attempt or whatever, allegedly, whatever, who cares, whatever. And you held on to your bags 3 years later, you would just be, all right, you chilling. But if you're a person like me, for example, and many others who just stayed abreast, you kept in tune, you informed yourself, you studied this shit, bro, you would have a different understanding too. And in some cases, some people just would give up because it's just too much information. There's too many things going on. And folks are just not strong. They're not strong enough to bear and deal with all these things. It becomes overwhelming. It becomes overwhelming, man. If you're not strong, if you're not committed, if you don't understand what you have and the value of what you have, these people embrace insanity. They get involved with certain things that just show them, man, you're gonna experience loss. You're gonna regret in the long term, and why, man? I don't like I don't like the community like that anymore. I've said this many times ad nauseum. I don't like the Pulse Chain community, like at large. Only a small group of people, you know what I mean? Like who've been balanced, who've been fair, and not just like closed-minded to things. You just kind of look at both sides of the situation and you told the line. You didn't disappear. You told the line. You saw everything for what it was, the good and bad. Made a decision. You sticking around because this is what also helps these things to grow. You didn't give up and jump and bounce and leave. You didn't give up on your future. You didn't give up on the future of your people you care about. You know, I mean, imagine when they say a lot of people believe the dollar is going to collapse, bruh. In some cases, I don't deal with that Armageddon type of. I'm not. I mean, because the dollar collapse, then what, yo? Nobody's gonna be thinking about no damn crypto, right? Dollar collapse. Can you imagine the pandemonium, the global pandemonium that would take place, bro? We went through some craziness the last few years, bro. That got us to a point where we were just like, yo, we can't even go outside for a long period of time. We locked down in our own homes. Lockdown. Imagine a dollar collapse. Imagine all you got is nothing. You just got clothes to barter with. Clothes. Because you don't have gold, you don't have silver, you don't have these precious so-called precious metals. You know what I mean? And what you do, you got your little jewelry, and how long that's gonna last? You give that off, and then for what? What you gonna sell your body? You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, bro. Like you're gonna have a lot more to deal with and to think about than about some satoshis, some units of crypto, the dollar collapsing, bro. Like, and then it suggests to me that people think that they're powerful, like super powerful, like something won't happen greater than them. That they wield all this authority and power that they can just use to control the world. Like, dude, you're not the highest power. You're not the creator. You're not God. You know what I mean? And these people just are so caught up in their own mania. They want you to have nothing and be happy. Stupid talk. You don't know what to eat anymore because everything is just whatever. Too much of everything, of anything, isn't good. You don't know what to eat anymore. There's even risks, eating organic things, because how organic is it really if you're not familiar and you're not producing what you need? Like, folks, it's just too much going on, bro. You know what I mean? And like with all things, this too will pass. Things will pass. But in the meantime, don't get shaken now. Folks like to shake. Folks like to use intimidation and fear mongering to control, simply to control and keep their status quo intact. You know, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have an election. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Time will tell. Just like I don't know when bull market. Time will tell. Like real bull market. Time will tell. Time will tell everything. Time will tell everything. Talk about there's so many variants now of Charlie 19. It was crazy. Right now, it's like part of life, just like every other thing. And what do? You got to continue to exist. You got to continue to push forward. If there's opportunity for you to invest in something that has the potential to do great things, a big wouldn't you take advantage? And that's what we've been trying to do. Take advantage, right? I don't know. And I said this already before. As far as separating things and putting things in their proper context and a proper place, like certain things RH does, I don't agree with, but that doesn't take anything away from the code that he paid people to develop and create. You know what I mean? Because he's not the developer. You know, I chose to participate, and I have to deal with everything that comes with that. That's me, though. Somebody told me in the comments recently, because I spoke about how the SEC is suing software and how the community is not really talking about it. And then I got a comment from somebody recently telling me, well, when XRP was going through their lawsuit, I personally didn't say anything about it. So to suggest that, where was my outcry? Where was my support for crypto, right? And to be fair, the person is right. I didn't talk about some XRP being sued because that was like 5 years ago. I wasn't. It's no excuse. It's just the real. I didn't talk about it. No, like I know how to identify, what I do and what I didn't do in the same time while I'm talking. Like I own that. That's real. But I didn't consider XRP to be anything related to DeFi. I still don't. Like I'm not an XRP supporter. Just like someone else can say they're not a Pulse Chain supporter. So why should they care that Pulse Chain or Hex or whatever SEC is going after by way of software under Richard Hart is being attacked? Why should they care? Well, 5 years into the future, you know how people, we don't know what we don't know until we go through something and we learn, we grow, we advance, we develop, things change. What did dude coin it? Updating your worldview. Oh yeah. Like, you mean to tell me the same ideas and thoughts you had about something could never change over a period of time? Sure it can. Sure it can. But I want to thank that hater for their criticism, because it just shows me that I foster engagement on both sides. Whether you agree with me or not, it doesn't matter. And I call him a hater because that's just the adverse position they had towards whatever I said, and it don't matter because no one watches my channel, and if they did, it still wouldn't matter. People watch, but I'm not like I'm not like some Adam 22. You know what I mean? Vlad TV, and I'm not that. You know what I mean? So that's not what I do. It's not who I am. I just talk. But you really can't 100% disagree with everything I say. And I'm proud of that because I try to call it down the middle, yay or nay. And in fact, this is the thing that makes me think about how people are not all, you got trolls, right? People are not really 100% honest, even with themselves. Because when RG3 came on my stream and told me that some of the things I was saying about his positions were inaccurate, yeah, I dropped the link so that we could talk about these specific, whatever he thought what I was saying was inaccurate. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it specifically. And guess what? It was addressed. It was addressed. Clearly, it was addressed. And it's funny, when I drop the links in these chats, in my live streams, I'm inviting conversation. I'm inviting people to come on. These non-believers or naysayers or even haters of mine, they don't come on. You know what I mean? They don't come on to create that opportunity. Okay, let's have a discussion. You want to talk about this and that? You might not agree. Okay, let's have a discussion like adults, right? Not to always create drama and infighting. I'm person of a certain age. I don't have the interest to create internet fights, drama on the internet. No, let's have a discussion and iron it out, and let the chips fall where they may. But I was clear. I was clear in what I said, and just like I'd be clear in my position if somebody telling me about some XRP, I didn't talk about XRP when they were being sued. And here we are. That was 2019, 18, 19, 20. We're in 2024. There's growth. What are we talking about? And we're talking about DeFi. We're not talking about some centralized situation 100% like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You think XRP is DeFi? You think XRP is the truth? That's you. It's you, man. You know what I mean? And I don't work like it's true. Nobody works for these people. We do what we do. Some of y'all get a bag though. Some of y'all get paid as an employee to talk because you got an allocation. You're chasing certain clout because you got paid. So now you got to work for somebody and shill trash to the people. And the trash that you shill end up hurting the people. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. We here to win, not to lose. And if we do lose, let's learn from what we lost. And while we losing, we're making room for opportunity to win. I respect both ends of the spectrum, man. Just like I said, like bull market brings its own opportunities to win and lose. Bear market brings its own opportunities to win and lose. Is how you gonna play it. How you gonna play it? There's no one way. Nobody knows anything out here, man. Nobody knows anything. You know, I say that. You know, some people take it literal. I'm not saying literally. Of course, you might have some type of information and stuff, but if I say nobody knows anything, someone say, "Oh, what about RH? You say he's the best." Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, all right. Well, you know, is RH perfect? No, none of us are. Clearly, clearly, you know, everything is down in the market. Everything is down. All right. You don't think there's going to be an opportunity after this where everything is going to be the opposite of what it is now? Then, if you don't think that, I mean, you might want to reconsider and go back to the drawing board and create another plan. Because one of the best ways to earn and win is to hold on, hold on, hold. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Been doing this for years because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to the people. I enjoy just creating information, and that's not gonna stop. Like not creating information, but creating content. Creating content and things in this crypto thing is amazing. Crypto's amazing. That's why I'm here to say until something else goes, you know, comes up, until something better than crypto is created, man, it's crypto all the way, man. And when I say that, I'm also it's real life too all the way. It's always real life first. Real life first. Because right now, in my opinion, I don't see the dollar collapsing anytime soon, irrespective of the doom and gloom. I was hearing about doom and gloom since the 80s with the dollar collapsing. Bruh, you know how many events took place within the last 40 years? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know how many events took place? Again, folks act like they're God. They act like they know something's gonna happen. The sky's gonna fall. Bruh, bruh. You know what I mean? I was hearing all kinds of stuff. Oh, you need to, you know, you need, you know, store, all this store, become a hoarder, storing food, cans of food, this and that. Yo, it's not just today. Been hearing that for decades. Before I was born, this was a thing that an idea is always will be. Oh, store food because the status quo is gonna collapse. We're gonna have a lot to worry about, more than some storage of food, if that happens, man. Imagine the internet. Imagine there's no electricity. Oh, you got a lot to worry about now. A lot to worry about. A lot, a lot. At that point, you're not gonna be thinking about how much yield you earning, or you know, it's gonna be hard for you to even take money out of the bank. Bank runs. You think the money in the bank exists? Whatever monies you got there, you think is there? Try one day. A group of people just saying, you know what, we're in this community, we're gonna go to this local bank and take all our money out. Good luck. Good luck. Hmm. Good luck. It's just the negativity. DJ Bomber, I see you, man. The negativity is off-putting. Is off-putting. I mean, just brighter situations, brighter things. There's always something, man, to show you that yo, you gonna make it. You know what I mean? You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. None of this is easy. Things take time. People don't know how to respect time. They want to get to something right now. They want to satisfy their cravings today. Forget about tomorrow. It's not like that, bro. Life doesn't work like that. It doesn't. We can't get what we want when we want it all the time. Like, come on. Why should that be different here? Why should that be different in crypto? Mm-mm. You know, people suffer from a, 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 a state of hubris and ego and pride. I'm right and everybody else is wrong. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Those of us who've been Westcott, I see you, man. Those of us who've been just committed, like think about the discipline it takes. Think about the discipline it takes to do the right thing by yourself and be unwavered. And you doing something positive. Think about the discipline it takes to just weather the storm, all the FUD, all the negative propaganda, and you just like, nah, man, I'm gonna shake this off me. Shake this off. Shake this off. Because if people don't want great things for you or I, they don't want great things for us. It's simply on multiple fronts, multiple fronts. Pick a front, pick an avenue. No, they don't want us to be in a position where we're debt free. Are you kidding me? Debt free. They don't want us in a position to say, oh, you know what? Our hard work paid off. No, they want us to remain ignorant. They want us to remain unhealthy. They want us to remain negative, and they don't want us to even exist. And if they do want us to exist, they want us to exist in prison or just failing, to be completely destitute, have no home, be homeless, be addicted. Like this is, come on, man. Be in a position of servitude, a submissive state, keep asking for handouts, be completely dependent on somebody else to take care of me. Fuck all that. Not doing none of it. Fuck all that, man. It's crazy times, man. It's crazy times, man. I cannot stand. I cannot stand when people present falsehood, when they lie to your face. They smile and they just checking in. Got the day off. Don from Ohio, man. Long time supporter, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. You know what I'm saying? Hope all is well with you, man. Man, Don knows. When I was dealing with Ethereum, Don been around for a minute too, man. Um, people present lies and falsehood in every situation. You find that, and then it's like, wow, what did you get yourselves into? Sometimes you got to ask yourself, what are you doing, right? You're like, man, why am I here? Why am I even going through this? Why am I even putting up with this? Human Hex TFK, what's up? What's up? I see you. I see you. West in the building. You know, why are people? Why are people consistently trying to trick you out of an opportunity to succeed because they don't want you. I'll never forget um, when the gentleman said that he went to a some type of post chain meetup, and you had people there who asked him, "Yo, are you still looking forward to the next 10,000x?" And how they all laughed, like it was sarcastic when they asked him the question. Like they didn't believe that anything was gonna be 10,000x anymore. Like what? And that from the core? Why? Because they don't want you to win. They don't want you to win. It's very that's very telling. It's very telling. Very telling. They don't want you to win, and more so, they don't want you to have anything close to what they have or to outdo what they have. It'll tell you, yeah, keep remain broke, and always know that their bags will forever be bigger than yours, and that they're gonna dump on your heads, and all that talk as if they will forever have big bags than you, and that's not how life works. Life has a funny way to literally pull the rugs from under our feet to show us how insignificant and mortal we are. Life has a funny way to spanking us. We think we're on top today. Tomorrow is the exact opposite. You could be rich today, and tomorrow you flat broke. Don't matter what you're talking about. People don't understand certain lessons. They don't understand how powerless they really, really, truly are. How they really don't control much as they think they do. They'll tell you you're gonna be forever broke because their hex bags will always be bigger than you, and they're gonna dump on your heads to infinity. When that's not even how the system freaking works. It doesn't even work that way. You got hex people who tell you that though. I've heard it, I've seen it, and that's part of the stuff that I'm telling you about how fake and disingenuous people are. And you don't need that in your life. You don't need to be around that type of energy because it's destructive, right? Jealousy is a thing. People are envious of others just because they can't do what they see other people are doing, or maybe they can, but the other people are doing better than they are, and that creates conflict within them, and they want to project their problems onto the world to feel better. That's what you have here because this is about money, bro. Greed, right? Opportunity for people to just say, you know what? I'm taking it all. I'm going for broke, and no one else is gonna be able to do what I have. And it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You know, I don't see people talk enough about how they would change the world. Like really, like you get a nice bag because crypto afforded you an opportunity to see multiple X's. What is it that you're going to do to change the world? Like things like that are not fostered or talked about enough. You would have a stream like Pulse Nation where the guys would say, what would you do when you have a multiple X bags and stuff like that? And these conversations are not talked about enough to really, people think that dreaming and visualization is something that simps do. And for what? When that should be the furthest things from the truth, because it took a dream for Bitcoin to be even created. It took a dream and a thought for anything that we see to be created, that man created. And so if you want to just have a plan to become debt free, that's an issue. That's a dream that shouldn't be supported. If you want to have a plan to create businesses, to invest in things that you've always thought about doing, to create for yourself, to literally make the world a better place, that's like that's not encouraged, that's not celebrated. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm at the point right now, to be honest, I'm at the point right now where if it's not if people are not speaking real truth to power and infusing some type of positivity into whatever they got going on to encourage others to do the same, I don't need it. I don't want to hear anything anybody talking about, for real. Cause to me, that's like that's also feeding into the negativity, you know. Johnny Chaos. They are trying to make themselves feel better about giving up their position. That's another truth. That's another truth. That's another reality. They make themselves feel better because they sold, knowing that they sold themselves out. Not even sold themselves out per se, but sold themselves short. They sold their future. You know, they sold their future, and that's. I mean, come on, folks, come on, folks. We're living through history. We're literally living through history, and we're actively participating in a system to help us achieve so much financially. Where's the room for disrespect? Where's the room? Where's the room for the negativity? If you can't stomach the volatility of all this, leave it alone. Leave it alone. But you can't control everything. You go, it's whatever's in your means. But I'm tired, bro. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of sort of like there's not enough rational points of view that's really out there, even at this level, even at this stage of the game. And excuse me, guys, because my internet is janky, as y'all know. So if I get cut off, you already know. I apologize in advance. But there's not enough rational, logical, sound opinions being made right now. As this community thinks they're better than that, and meanwhile, everybody low key is a money maxi, and not just any money, because I'm not investing in, you know, Haitian derivatives of the U.S. dollar or any other country's derivatives of whatever monetary system they uphold. I'm a US dollar maxi, and not even just a dollar, every denomination of it. When people want to create division, they want to tell you, oh, you're a hex maxi, you're poisonous. You're a Bitcoin maxi, you're poisonous. You're an Ethereum bro, Ethereum sis maxi, you're poisonous. You're a pulse chain maxi, you're destructive. They'll create, division, in my opinion, separation. intimidate people, really create FUD and have people question why they're doing what they're doing and shake them out of the system, and then talk about they want more adoption. Talk about institutional money. Institutional money. Institutional money been around. They've been around. They see what's going on, but they know this space is emphatically immature. Look at what people do. The space is filled with childish behavior, emotional, just like the markets at large. But come on, man. Just like the markets at large. But folks are just, man, because when everything starts pumping, if you're not ready, you're gonna wish you were. You know, sorry to say, I could only deal with certain levels of politics. I could only deal with certain levels of politics, man, in whatever arena. I keep it simple because I'm not multitasking is not my thing. Keeping true to myself and what I believe in with this crypto thing, and that's it. And that's it. And I still think coins like Hex is amazing. It's amazing. I saw what it did for me personally 3 years ago. Amazing. Amazing, bro. Like have a founder who's still around, still tweeting, at least fighting. I don't care for his politics at all, but at least he's fighting and aligned his fight with certain freedoms that are prevalent and that exist through the code, through the blockchains, and through what we do in crypto. So that fight that he's going through, to me, hence it's at a level of some type of noble deed, some type of noble level. Because I'm not doing it. I don't have the resources. He's doing it though. Some of his politics are his politics. I don't agree with everything he does, but hey, shout out to him for taking on the fight and just even being present in the space to help. Can't dismiss that. Can't take that for granted. Because I say again, when the green candles start printing, when Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse S, Inc. starts printing, people are gonna sell, sure, but people are also gonna sell their non-RH coins to chase those highs. And what are you gonna do to position yourself to be the recipient of rewards when the markets go up and when they go down? X is amazing, bro. You could say whatever you want. 99% down, it's over, it's never going back up, all this and that and this. Okay, that's a person's opinion. They're entitled to it. Sure. That's how people felt about BTC. That's how they felt about Ethereum. Time proved otherwise. We have time on our hands. Come on, man. We have time. You know, you got a degenerate thing you could do. You could farm. To me, that's degenerate. And no, there's no shot at anybody because I do degenerate things. That's how I got into crypto. Making all kinds of mistakes. All kinds of mistakes. And understanding the power of degeneracy. Because there's a power there. But it could be destructive or even constructive. I try to be constructive with it. And understand that, man, at least if you have the taste to gamble, you got a little farm thing to go through. You got some liquidity pool providing to do. if you got a taste for that. Not everyone does. But then you got so many other people that think what they got going on is better than, okay, time will prove itself. But that's not good enough for people. They want the accolades, they want the recognition, right? They want to be proven right. They want that ultimate pat on the back. And when they don't get it, now comes the drama. You know, all these communities, we're gonna see how diamond hand they will be after the four coins start raging, or even one out of the four. Once those green candles start printing, any group, it could be all of them, one of them, two of them, three of them, out of the core coins in post chain, yo, we're gonna see what's what. You name it. You name it. We're gonna see. I don't like that energy of gambling. I don't care for it. Even though all of this is a gamble, all this is a risk. But some things are more risky than others. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm tired of the foolishness, the emotional, the downtrodden, the negative attitude that folks have, man. We're fortunate, we're blessed to even open our eyes. Some people didn't. We got a chance to live to see another day and be a part of this volatile asset class. Quiet as kept, because the entire world don't know about this. They don't. They don't. They don't. The entire world doesn't know about what we got going on over here. And we're here and still bitching. Make it make sense. Not all of us are bitching, but you know what I mean. Make it make sense. Johnny says, isn't it funny they say it's never going back up? They are still around to tell. Exactly. Tin Top says they only gave lip service to long-term outlook of the market and delayed graphic. Yeah, man. Yeah. Lip service, you know, folks. Excuse me 1 second. Dino, I see you, Dino. Salute. Yeah, they only gave lip service, to the whole thing is backwards now. They'll tell you everything is going down, it's never going to go back up, but why they keep telling you 15 months later? Why are you around? Who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince? You see what I mean? Like, who are you trying to convince? You're still around saying 15 months later, oh, it's a wrap for Hex. Okay, bye. What's the point? Another 15 months, you're going to still keep saying the same thing? Thank you for being around, because you reminded people of the fact that there's something going on over here that they need to be aware of. And you just trying to play a game unknowingly, or maybe you do know, trying to trick people, to sell so you could scoop up, or that you're not really sure, you're just talking shit, right? And when it does go up, you can now become a hypocrite and say, oh, see, you were a believer, you've been die hard this whole time. There's a lot of crazy stuff people are going. That's crazy real. It's a stream of events and consciousness that we're going through, and it's just nothing but short of insanity. It's insanity. It's insanity. You allowing this code to work for you while you sleep. You don't have to lift a finger. And people shit on that. Why? Because you get into these battles, these conversations with people, and the conversations is not yielding you passive income. The conversations are not giving you multiple gains. People have been having conversations for 15 months. And what have the conversations brought? Everything down. You might have had some gains. Bless your heart if you have. That's a win. But really, what have the conversations brought? And a person who has the authority to really make enact change, he's been stifled. His speech has been compromised. Not really compromised, but his speech has been limited because of his legal battle with the alphabet boys. And folks still don't know how to play their position. Play your position. Build your position or exit your position. Do whatever it is that you want. You jump on different chains, you see what they got going on. Okay, you jump on different chains. You want to create, opportunity for people to see, create eyes and attention so they could come back to, come on, man, it's lackluster. Results. Yeah, we're going to go on to XYZ chain and do the same thing over there and tell them to come back over here. And that's what we're doing. What are you doing? Everything's down. So how effective were your efforts? It's easy for someone to point fingers and say, no one is talking about y'all. You're an echo chamber, this and that. Yeah, sure. The world is not talking about us. You're just talking among each other the whole 15 months. Welcoming people who didn't do anything for the community and gave them all the clout for them to do some shady, questionable stuff and extract money left and right. Left and right. Left and right. Welcome to the opportunity to fleece. We will embrace you. We will welcome you with open arms and gifts and money, ultimately. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to sacrifice? Not a problem. Take my money. Oh, you got some perky mammary glands? Not a problem. Take my money. Oh, you got somebody that supports you in the community, a new face that we never seen before? Oh, that means that you're valid. Take my money. And when that's questioned, it's a problem. Imagine we have a blockchain, so it's whatever. But for shits and giggles, like my boy ATX Crypto says, for S's and G's. Imagine if a majority of all the stuff that went wayward, all the money that went everywhere else, would have remained in the four core tokens. Things will be probably look a little different. People will probably be a little bit more at ease. But we got a blockchain, so folks can create anything they want and sell and buy and blah, blah, blah. Everything watered down. The work is not pure. Everything watered down. Everything stepped on. Everything diluted. Everything diluted. And they believe there's no hope. They believe there's no hope for the fork of Ethereum's chain and the founder's main coins. How? How? And some of us can't even keep it real with ourselves and say, nah, man, it's not about being a maxi, it's about being an opportunist in a sense, because we've seen it. You see in a chance, you want to take advantage. You don't know when it's gonna come anymore. You don't know. You don't know when it's gonna come. Nobody got a crystal ball. Damn near no one knows anything really. I don't know anything. No one knows anything, bruh. You just take the information, and we're human. We take the information and we try to draw the best conclusion and make an inference. You know, infer, okay, this based on blah, 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 maybe this could happen. Maybe this can happen. You know how many people don't have what they had 15 months ago? They got nothing. They got less. They dropped and invested in all kinds of garbage, thinking that they don't want, and they were here before the chain launch. They were here the whole time. Lost hundreds of millions of PLS, for example. Dumped billions of PLSX because you butthurt because there's no single-sided blah 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 nonsense. But you support Tom, Dick, and Harry sacrifice because you're thinking you're doing something, because you want to chase an opportunity, a scratch-off lottery ticket on the chain and win, and got nothing. Nothing close to what you wanted to get, unless you were part of a friend of an inside group and you were in a circle. And that's positive. That's healthy. That's that, right? That's benevolent. How? How? Sometimes you got to make a choice. Sometimes you have to pick a side. You can't just be towing the line. Oh, I'm just gonna toe the line, or play the middle ground. You in between. No. Sometimes you gotta pick a side, bruh, and think about you make a choice. Everything is not about neutrality. Because a lot of these people in the last 15 months have shown you where they pick their side. They pick their side. And people with the 15 month, the last 15 months that have been around, they pick their side. You got a lot of people listening to them, a lot of people who like them, a lot of people who pay them, throw money at them. So, right? So they have some type of perceived power that they misuse, that they use to abuse, they use for their own selfish reasons. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles could see through all this shit. And it's a problem if you say something. Why? No. Things are going to be said to counter the bullshit. That's important. So when people who care in the future look back at these times and do the research, real research, empirical research, and study and look and say, oh man, this was not some type of brainwash, fucking zombified clique of people who were doing some Waco, Texas, a Dravidian branch bullshit. You had people who really called the situations out. You had people who really challenged this fake status quo that these motherfuckers are trying to bring and allow people to lose, experience loss at a low, everything low, and you think it makes sense to continuously lose now? Snakes, crazy, doesn't make sense. Blockchain trends, what's up? He said, did C-Dub just say perky memory? You already know. Yeah. With the areola. Yeah. Straight hair, right? Might have a BBL. They got straight hair, BBL, slender physique, or whatever you like. Perky mammary glands with some areola. Take my money. Don't know them from nowhere. Take my money though. Because your smile is so refreshing to see. Take my money at the now, when prices are 60% below sacrifice on average. Last I checked, the numbers were crazy. The numbers were crazy. And folks are clamoring, scouring around. Oh, let me see the blockchain. What could I invest in today? What gambling, what slot machine roulette could I do? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. People don't know about us like we'd like to believe. They don't. They don't care. You go on a spaces and it's the same amount of people watching. You go on a stream, same numbers of people. People not, folks just don't care right now. And maybe it's market wide. Maybe it's bigger than what we understand. Maybe it's just, listen, once everything starts printing, then you're going to see the attention of the people because folks want to chase the green candles. And let it be that. Let it be that. Even RH, who launched a tweet about the Donald Trump thing that happened yesterday, he lost 2,000 followers. So let me get this straight. He lost 2,000. He needs to have 2 million, but he lost 2,000. He already don't have enough attention like he should because of all this marketing efforts he's done over the years. And he's now, all this stuff he tried to do, and he could barely break through the ceiling to get the real attention, to bring eyes to everything that's going on over here. To do what? To make the world a better place. And you mean to tell me we like, oh, this stream, that stream. The only time we really get attention with each other is if there's some kind of drama going on. Oh, somebody stole 800,000 because of their mammary glands. They stole 800,000 from the community, and that gets all the attention. Nobody cares about some PRC-20 copies like that, man. It's too nerdy. No one cares. It's too technical. That's the truth. A no corner between from a no corner, being a no corner to then being on post chain. Look at the hurdles they got to jump through. Unless you know some kind of on ramp. Some people say change now. Yeah, but you need to have that bread. Make sure you have your whatever you need, credit card information, blah, 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 to then get your little post chain thing. And then, oh yeah, bridge and all these hurdles and hoops you have to go through. It's not easy. Not easy. Then you make your little money. You make your money. You got to cash out because no vendor, no bills are being paid with some Satoshi or PLS. No hex, no nothing. You got to cash it out. So what's your off-board mechanism? Some Coinbase? A no corner will be quickly, unless they're really interested, they'll be quickly disinterested. It's hard. Not easy. That's why come on, man. The growth has been what it is. It's steadily growing. As people, look, if you really want it that bad, you're going to find a way to get into the ecosystem. That's why we're here. And more people will come, especially when the bull market, the green candles start printing. That's when the people are really going to come, in my opinion. But now, nah. Now is everybody talking to everybody? Is everybody is nothing? Never mind that, it's not about, we think things look embarrassing for us, but people really don't care. They don't even care. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. And the ones that have thousands of subscribers, for example, I'm saying, okay, there's certain efforts, but it seemed like we haven't really broken through yet. Like, because people have their own agendas. They're going to do a sacrifice, donation phases, drop this referral link. We're going to do this, do that for something else and something else. And then say, if you list on a centralized exchange, that's bringing eyes. And I'm not shooting, but it's just what it is. You list it on a centralized exchange. That's restricted in the US, right? What's it done for the charts? I mean, it's just that. What has that done for the charts? AI Hex Builder, I see you. I see what's going on. Black Levin in the building. YOLO. What have these things done for the charts? But monies was spent. Money's all this money. But you know what? It's on a centralized exchange. You feel like you need it. And, you know, sometimes RH will send some kind of tweet to make you think that he's supporting the riffraff. That's why I separate the man from the stuff that's already put out. You know, you're going to do questionable things to me. It's just what it is. Like you put a tweet out talking about, oh, guys, hey, you could do some leverage trading now. You could do some lending. Damn. That's crazy. Whew. All to bring eyes. Is that like part of the attention marketing? Maybe to bring eyes support, maybe. But now is now the best time for it? For those of us who know, now would be the best time for people to accumulate. But the masses are not, they have their attentions focused elsewhere. They're not here. They're not here. They're not here. I don't care what you dropped on Ban Ran, Mantam, Barnum and Bailey, the guy that does streams and talks about stuff on Twitter Spaces. I don't care what you drop. You drop a 20 bag, a 20 piece to speak on them. Shout out to you for even having a 20 piece to invest and talking about, you know, oh, bring what has it done for the charts? You know what I mean? It's not a shot. It's what it is. What have I done for the charts? Not a damn thing. That's real. I just talk. What has every streamer done for these charts? What have we done? Nothing. So it is what it is, man. I mean, we've done things, but it's just we see the multiple, we see multiple highs and no, because their force is greater than what we understand. We don't dictate the market. We just try to participate and talk shit on the internet. But we don't dictate these markets. We don't have the power. It takes a collective of individuals to move these markets. And then you got to think about the emotions involved. They say swim with the whales. Swim with the whales. But if you're on the outskirts, what does that mean to you? Or you could be reduced to thinking, okay, I'm just going to buy when I can because I don't know about any whale. I know about that. What are you talking about? Swim with the whales. It might be true. Yeah, swim with the whales. Follow where the money goes and this and that. And yeah, money respects money. But if you just a nondescript, you got no juice or connection to nothing like me. What whale am I swimming with? I'm minnowed out. I'm swimming with a little guppy and I'm good. I'm good with the guppy. I'm good with the sardine. I'm good with the amphibian. I'm good with the amoeba. I don't know about no damn whale or whales. Then you get caught. Oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna get as much as I can to become a shark, to become a dolphin. You know, we do that to, you know, for a league, you know, the categorization and to measure. I don't know about that. That don't mean nothing to me, man. That's just, you know, it's just to help people, you know, sort of measure things. I get it, man. Shout out to y'all that created that whole thing. You want to be in a league of some fish, some animals, some mammals in the sea. But you don't know the mammals, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like oh yeah, look at these Ethereum whales. You don't know them. You don't know them. You don't know them. Everybody's saying Richard Hart got 170K Ethereum because you want to attach something to Richard because he made it so hard for everybody to just, you know what I'm saying, prove that he owns the OA and blah, blah, blah. All these addresses of the address of the, and no one could definitively say, oh, yes, Richard, we got you, sir. The man promoted anonymity, privacy. You think he's going to put himself out there like that? And if he did, then we're all fucked. Think about it. When Tornado Cash debacle took place, 2 years ago, so and such, it was a wash. It was like, oh, forget it. Find other ways. Find other ways to just, you know, exercise your privacy. People can't definitively put the finger on him. You don't know what whales are doing this and that and that and this. You don't know. Unless they dox themselves, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're trying to succeed, trying to win. I'm swimming with the amoeba. And I'm good. I'm good. I know my position. I'm a drop. We had to swim among billions of other motherfuckers just to fertilize the egg. Get used to it. What's the difference? What's the difference? What are we talking about, man? And people crazy. And people crazy, man. Appreciate you, AI Hex Builder. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, man, the 4-year cycle is still in play. It's in play. It's in play. It's in play. I respect the cycles. I respect the cycle. What comes up has to come down, man. Look, it's sunny today, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be nighttime. The moon's going to come out pretty soon, and the moon's going to go away. It's going to wade, ebb and flow, all this stuff. Waves are going to go. Waves are going to come crashing. Life. I'm going to have to go relieve myself at some point, and I'm going to have to go eat. I'm going to have to go rest and then wake up and do it all over again. It's a cycle, bro. Like, this is what we're a part of. And these people want to give up. I'm a human being maxi, right? I'm a money maxi. I'm a eating food maxi. I got to eat food so I can live. I have to drink, consume beverages, nourish the body. Yes. I like to consume a little bit of knowledge too, but I'm too lazy sometimes, so I say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Keep things in perspective, people. We got to keep things in perspective. Why are we here? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What's the purpose? We've seen old financiers of old, successful financiers of old tell us time and time again, the transference of wealth occurs from the impatient to the patient. You think that's different here? You think that doesn't apply here? Of course it applies. Why wouldn't it? It's made up of human beings. This is made up of human beings and some code that we use, that we have faith in. We lend our faith in. What's the difference? There is no difference. Yeah, there is. As far as like, you know, the actual tools. But as far as like what we do and how we apply ourselves and give it power and value, and no difference. That's why they're tricking you. And they're trying to trick us. And you got people in the community doing a disservice. And you can't wash them out, because in the spirit of decentralization, we can't shake these people out. You can't shake people out of using the US dollar. Like, you know, oh, I'm going to gatekeep you from using the Federal Reserve note. I'm going to gatekeep you. Yeah, you know, certain things, you know, tyrannical, you lose your freedom, you get locked up somewhere. You got a lot to worry about. There's some money. You got to protect your cheeks from getting violated. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect yourself, because you in there in the den, the lion's den for real. You locked up somewhere. Freedom gone. Living in a box of cages with other men of the same sex, and some want your sex. That's not what we're talking about, though, as far as using just money in general, period. Like, people are just weird, bruh. Their mindset is weird. On purpose. On purpose. We got it in the community. You can't keep them. You can't stop somebody from saying, listen, man, look, man, this group of people here are being blocked. from walking into my 99-cent store to buy my 99-cent items, which don't exist anymore. Because I haven't seen anything in the store that's worth less than $1.25 or $1.19 where I'm at. And that's fucked up. Don't call it a 99-cent store if you're not selling anything for 99 cents. Don't do that. You're scamming the people, man. It's a scam left and right. You're already taxing me. You know what I mean? One of the biggest scams known to man in this system. And I'm getting taxed going to a dollar store and I'm not getting anything for $1. And on top of that, you can't, this is the whole thing. Try to gatekeep somebody from doing something. See what other uprising or uproar problems you have. Come on, man. We can't gatekeep people here. You can't. Come on, man. But you could call it out. You could identify the foolishness. I get it. But then, my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. It should be celebrated. What you gonna do when you see your next 50x, 100x? How you gonna feel? What are you gonna do? You gonna sell? You gonna buy? You gonna invest? What's your plans? Oh man, that's gonna foster some kind of discussion where people think you in la la land. You're in fantasy, right? You're just a dreamer. You're wasting your time. Hex will never do another whatever, or no other coin will ever do, you know, a 10,000. Oh, you disrespecting the math, you disrespecting you disrespecting time, you disrespecting the potential. You're losing out for what? You like the guy said to the man, he said, you sold your future for what? How many times so many of us have seen these cycles come and go? Respect the cycles, bro. Salute to you. Salute to you, Anonymous Ukro. Nah, man, the real award doesn't go. Appreciate that, man. But nah, man, the real award doesn't go to me, man. The real award goes to us. It goes to us. I gotta go. No problem, man. Your handle, Don. Good to see you and appreciate you. 100%. Yes, this Warrior cycle still in play, and I think God that it is 100%, man. We gotta be. Come on, man. Things could be worse. We here still. We're here. We're here, man. We got this, man. Who could turn it on except you know, some cataclysmic event? And then we're gonna have a lot to worry about than some Satoshi and some yield and the crypto, bro. It's not good. Come on, man. Let's put this. Come on. You know, we don't even know what the election is gonna look like if there's gonna be an election. But guess what? I don't care about none of that, really, people. Because guess what? Guess what? Nobody knows. And the people who act like they don't know, they barely know. Because they're still human. Unless we're dealing with some type of other type situation going on, which we're not gonna talk about here. But people don't know. I need somebody to prophesize when bull market. That's what when Pulse Chain, PulseX, Inc., Hex, run. That's what's important to us. That's what's important right here. No, it's important even to the haters. 100%. Y'all care. You acting like you don't. You care. You care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be here. You'd be doing whatever it is that you're doing, but you're still around. Thanks to Pulse, thanks to Hex, thanks to PulseX, thanks to Inc. You still around. Yeah. So that's why even the opposing views, players, haters, naysayers matter too. Because we need them. They're still around to prove how great an opportunity this could potentially be. It's either that or they're gonna just smear cake in our face and be like, you lost, you know, it's one or the other. It can't be both. And I'm here for the long. I'm here to win it. I don't care, man. I'm here, not going nowhere, not at all. And that's another thing. We gotta think this whole thing about, you know, man, this not going anywhere. Where's there to go? Where's there to go? You're gonna go the bonds, mutual funds? Where you gonna go? Some kind of like glorified savings account that's offering you 3 to 5% a year? That's where you're gonna go? You're gonna rely on working your bodies to death to get some kind of $1,800 Social Security. If you have a pension, you're getting a little piece of change that you're not even guaranteed to live out for another. You work 40 years. You think you're going to work 40 years? You're going to retire for the rest of your 40 years getting paid that bread? No, that's why they want you to work forever. That's the option. Oh, some real estate house, and still slave because you still got to pay the mortgage. It ain't your house. At minimum, you still got to pay the taxes, man. Even if your house is paid off, like what are we talking about? What's the other option? Nah, option is here. We're gonna add this to our repertoire. We're gonna add this to our portfolio of money-making opportunities, of generational wealth-building opportunities, possibly, potentially. Who knows? Only time, because nobody knows. So much turmoil going on in the world, strife, all kinds of, oh man, disastrous, wicked events, bro, taking place, man. And we're here, being able to drink clean water. We have a roof over our heads. We can eat, some decent food. Keep some type of, 99-cent clothes on our back. We good. You can't get it in a 99-cent store though. But you know what I mean. We're okay. Okay. And we taking a chance with this. Yo, out of everybody in crypto, man, because it's too late for me to talk about some Vitalik. It's too late for me to about some Cardano. It's too late for me about some bum ass XRP. It's definitely too late for me about some Satoshi Nakamoto. It's definitely too late for me about some Binance. It's definitely too late for me about some Justin Sun Tron. It's definitely too late for me about a lot of these blockchains, bro. And we here at the bottom of the bottom, below the bottom of the bottom, below the bottom, and post chain. And I'm gonna throw that away. How? 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 What I'm gonna throw away are the attempts of these people to trick you out of an opportunity. That's what I'm throwing away. I'm throwing away these attempts and activities of these weird motherfuckers in this community that are doing things that just make no damn sense. Because I don't need it in my life. And I got onboarders that complain to me to this day. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Folks think that their feelings are correct. Separate the facts from the feelings. Separate the code from the person. Right? Respect history. Understand how these cycles work. Know the value of what you have and the potential of where it can go and what it's done for you. I'm not going to disrespect an old friend like Hex. Hex helped me see something I was like, yo, I saw it for myself. I didn't see no 10,000X, but I saw something that made me appreciate what it did and what it does and helped me and my loved ones. You think I'm going to disrespect that? Nah, bro. And not for something that's supposed to be better than Bitcoin. And then it has its own chain now. And it's because the prices are so down, it's a wrap because people can't get out of their own feelings and they have a hard time not being in control and thinking they want to be right all the time and they want to swim with whales who they never know, never meet and act like they're their own whale and suffer from some fucking hubris and narcissism. Fuck out of here. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who made you the president of DeFi? The ex-president almost got clapped. These people stupid. These people are dumb. I'm sorry, people. I'm not smart either. But what I try to do is just Be realistic. Put the information out there. Be realistic. It's crazy times, man. Crazy times. I'm gonna repeat it again. This guy told me about some XRP. I didn't talk about the XRP case when it was being sued. So, what should I expect of why people didn't talk about Richard Hart and supporting the fact that people should get their own lawyers to do an amicus brief because SEC is suing software, and how I said nobody's really talking about it. There's no breaking news. Like, that's not important to the people. And the person said, oh, XRP. I didn't say that same thing for the XRP. Bruh, you right. I didn't care. And still don't care about some XRP. And that was 5 years ago. You know what happened between 5 years ago and now? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said already. Like Richard Hart always, update your worldview, guys. Update your worldview. So you could say my view has been updated. And I don't think XRP is anything remotely close to anything DeFi related. It's already weird. We got to deal with Coinbase and these centralized entities. It's already weird that even in what we got going on, there's some admin keys here and there. It's already weird that, folks already can't wrap their minds around how, yeah, you have an OA. And the OA helped people see maximum gains. That level of centralization allowed people to see maximum gains, but you're not going to talk about how the top holders of BTC control the whole thing. A minority. You don't see that as centralization, huh? Nobody care about some XRP. Like, I don't care about some XRP. Shout out to y'all if you do. That's not my thing. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. No, none of that. Nope. You got a few people that hold most of it. You don't find that being a form of centralization? Corporations, individuals have boatloads, thousands and hundreds of thousands of BTC. Oh, but it's the most decentralized chain. Sure. And sure. Ethereum. You don't think there's form of, they're now Ethereum, they say it's censorship compliant. Compliant. Your address, if somebody don't like you, could just be blocked. And there you go. There you go with your freedoms and permissionless. There you go. Ethereum. Yeah? Now they understand it's a commodity. All of a sudden they reintroduce, oh yes, it's a commodity now. It's a commodity. It's been you guys identified it as a commodity, right? It's a commodity. Your man was in a classroom. What was it, MIT? Years ago? Talking to the classroom, well, yes, because Ethereum, it seems like, in the purposes of longevity, and when you're talking about technology, it's something similar to commodity, much like Bitcoin, which is, and then now it's about something else, and now it's a commodity again, right? And then you're suing somebody because he spent $12 million on a diamond, a few cars, watches, and some clothes. Meanwhile, he forked something that's supposed to be a commodity now. He forked an entire chain that's supposed to be a commodity. And you're wasting a motherfucker's time. But it's okay, because to me, it's not really a waste of time, right? Because if this shit creates precedent, right, it'll be all worth it. Precedent for all of us to benefit, it'll be all worth it. It'll be all worth it. Oh, think about all this money. The dude got all these, all this money, all this time, energy. You got this man sort of censored. You got this man, you know what I mean? Someone who's trying to fight for freedom and all this and that, whether it's clever or not. You see what's taking place here. Them dudes are going after software because they're desperate, in my opinion. See what's taking place. He's fighting, spending money. None of this is free. And you know how frugal dude is. Somebody bought his lunch. You see how frugal he is. You think he wants to spend his money? Well, he sees he got no choice. And there's strength in numbers. So he made the call out. Yo, Anybody, if you want, you should consider getting your own lawyer, blah, 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 blah. But I digress. But fighting, he's fighting. Amidst trying to push for freedoms, push for exercise privacy and speech code is language and blockchain is speech and all this stuff, pushing for it. And here we are, still taking away from the opportunity that we have here that could be potentially life-changing. How am I going to do that? I'm not going to join another community and keep talking sideways about a man. Meanwhile, I'm on the chain that the man paid developers to create after thousands of people maybe potentially sacrificed for this shit. How? Kick rocks then, and then, I'd be a hypocrite. How am I going to do that? Join another community and then talk crazy about RH and everything his thing created. Oh no, this is lackluster, this sucks and blah, 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 but I'm on the chain. I'm using the chain. And that's rational. Yo, good people. Good people. I'm gonna end this, pretty soon. Pump them likes on the way out. Hex. Appreciate that. Blockchain Trends. And for y'all don't know, Blockchain Trends, salute. Go support his channel too. Identity Block. That's his channel. Go support him, please. Like, he's definitely been a voice in the community for a very long time, and just does work, pushes the information out there that some of us, like, you don't know the value of what you have until it's gone, and sometimes you don't know the value at the time when it's being pushed out, and then at some point in the future you see how relevant it was. Even till now, you see how relevant a lot of this information is. Is dense, right? You're talking about politics, you're talking about laws, you talk about a lot of information, whether you like it or not. A lot of useful information that applies to what we have going on here that you find on Blockchain Trends channel. You find on Blockchain Trends channel. It's not about feelings. It's about information, and the man has the information. Me, I talk shit, but this man shows articles. This man has talked about these information, has showed conferences, has showed congressional hearings. All right. Information, bro, that you just it is what it is, man. Give that man a follow and a like, folks, please. He said 10,000%. Hopefully we'll all see 10,000% in the very near future. 10,000% in life, 10,000% in our health improvement, in our bags. Homeowners insurance, a rock way to stay ignorant about financial. 100%, 100%. 100%. AI Hex Builder said tap is trap. I hear you. Tap is trap. I'm not sure what tap is though, but T-share rate at 3 to 5 more, 3.5 more expensive. Damn, I need new glasses. More expensive than launch. X-Works as designed. Well, bet exactly. 100%. Moondog, what's up? Moondog says most people have failed to real. My goodness, folks, I need new glasses. Token to capture the true time. Yeah, folks. I can't even read. Like, I'm sorry, Moondog. Yep. Most people have failed to read the true utility of Hex as a token to acquire the true time-coded asset. Yes. Yes, sir. They'll invest in a hot dog token. That's what's going to help them win. XRP equals centralized cock. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Elsie said, who believes the hardest? Yeah, I don't know. Stay safe to you, man. Stay safe. And good people, C-Dub, blessings, man. Not a problem, bro. Not a problem, man. It's real talk, man. Like, listen, man. Each one lift one. You know what I mean? I know they say each one teach one, but each one lift one. It's for the betterment of everybody, man. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. Been through a lot, still going through a lot, and we're gonna keep pushing forward. We're gonna keep pushing forward, people. We gotta do what we gotta do out here. Stay focused. You gotta stay focused. Take the information as it comes. Keep what's necessary. Discard, throw the bones out. You know what I'm saying? You got that T-bone steak if you into red meat or some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Throw the bones out. Keep what ingest what you like. Ingest what works. Take it what works. You know the point of what I'm Take care, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.